Boys and girls, I just finished watching Nerve and I'm going to review the film real quick. Now, for those of you that don't know what the film is about, basically Nerve is the name for an online game that you play using your iPhone or your iPad or whatever these tablets are these days that are connected to the internet. And basically with Nerve you have two options. You can either be a player or a watcher if you choose to play the game. Now the watchers watch the players and they come up with different types of dares. Once they complete the dare, they have to give them a cash prize which gets deposited straight into the player's account. So the dares start off nice and simple in the beginning, sort of like go kiss a stranger, jump off the pier into the water at the beach. You know, it's just stupid things like that for a couple $100. When the dares start getting a bit more intense and more on the illegal side, like grab a policeman's handgun, climb up a building and hang off the freaking skyscraper for 5 seconds, shit like that, things get pretty hectic. But before I ruin the entire film and all the cool dares that you see in this film, the film's main character, Vee, is actually a photographer and maybe a nerdy type girl who's good at school and doesn't particularly do anything outrageous or crazy. And this Nerve game is obviously the thing with these kids, and everyone kind of pays her out that she's not playing and doesn't do anything fun and she doesn't take any risk and blah, blah, blah. So what actually happens is Vee ends up taking these risks and she becomes a player in the game, and she teams up with a young man who she meets in a diner after completing a dare, and they team up, and it's kind of like a glorified love story from there, but they start completing all these cool dares and they team up from there, and then they actually go on to expose Nerve and what's actually behind it, because it does get dangerous and there's more to it than meets the eye. The film itself is neon drenched and looks absolutely beautiful. I love how it looks. It's kind of like a cross between Hackers and Drive, if you guys have seen those two movies. It looks beautiful. The music's not too bad, not as good as Drive, no way. Probably not even as good as Hackers. Hackers had pretty good music as well. But the music, the soundtrack in general is okay in this film. Now, where this film loses points is the end. And spoiler alert, I'm not going to tell you how the movie ends, but I'm gonna fucking tell you what pisses me the fuck off about this film. It lost big points in the end. Close your ears if you don't want any spoilers at all. This isn't really a spoiler. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about the end, and that is, spoiler alert, there's no fucking resolution. We don't get enough answers. I had so many questions in my mind. Like, the film is so fast-paced and so well edited that it kind of builds up to this conclusion, and the conclusion fucking sucks. There's no resolution, not enough satisfying resolution after all that build-up. So that really pissed me off, and the movie loses some big points because of that. So on the Banning scale of 13, I give Nerve a 10. It could have been an 11.5 or maybe even 12. It's a highly entertaining film. I'm not saying don't watch it because of the end. I'm just saying the ending pissed me off because I'm a resolution type guy. I like closure. I don't like endings being fucking open. I don't mind every now and then using my imagination with films like Martyrs and things like that. We're actually thinking like, oh, what the fuck's going on there? A lot of possibilities, but this, you want fucking answers, you don't get them. I apologize for all my swearing. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you keep coming back. Watch my videos and let me know what you thought of Nerve as well. And just let me know if there's any particular films you want to see me review. I promise you, I will deliver the goods. Till next time, Banning 13, out.